How bad contractor makes you lose money? Did I lose money because of the bad contractor? Absolutely yes. If somebody says, I never lost any money in the fixing, flipping, or rehabbing project, I cannot believe it. But anyway, there might be such a person, but as far as I know, most people lost some money because of the bad contractors. About 10 years ago, I bought 2 units building. It's a very nice 2 units building. And eventually I sold this house 1 year later, but for 1 year period, I decided to rent out. To rent this out, I had to fix something. One of the big issue was the top layers of brick walls on the both sides. I asked one agent to refer one contract to me, and she did it. Even this is her referral. Eventually, this contractor did such a terrible work for me. Anyway, he said it takes maybe $5,000. Then he said he's gonna bring lots of bricks and he's gonna replace top layers of brick walls on both sides. And then I gave $5,000 up front. A few days later, he called me back and said work was done. And then I went there next day and checked what's happened. I was so surprised and shocked. He didn't replace any bricks. He put just concrete on the brick wall. He hid what was wrong on the brick walls. He never took my phone call again and then disconnected. This is my first experience of repair. I have many other negative experience, but 5 years ago, I have other very negative experience during this period of about 5 years ago. I lost big amount of money because of the bad contractor. This contractor find one property for me. Actually, this was a good property in a good area. Because he found this property, he asked me to give the rehabbing project to him. Even I never asked any rehabbing project to this general contractor, but he insisted because he found it, he has skills, therefore I decided to trust him. Then I gave the big rehabbing project to him. That was a mistake, anyway, first of all. But anyway, it took a long time to get the full permit, more than 7 months to get the full permit. And then after we get the full permit, he asked me to give $30,000 cash up front. He said he's gonna do several things, but especially he said he had to dig the basement floor to make a 7 feet high and then put the new concrete. It doesn't cost $30,000, but he asked $30,000. Actually, he did some work. He dug some basement floor, but he didn't put any concrete. And it's terrible, he didn't put any, he was supposed to put the French drain tile around the wall and then put the concrete back, but he didn't do it. He just dug the ground and he took money and gone. Many people tell you, we never give any money up front, okay? Any money up front. This is absolutely no-no. Also, you never give big project to the rehabbers who never did work for you. Therefore, you're gonna give some small project to the guy, then check the quality of the work, and then give another little bigger project, eventually rehabbing project. But still, you never give any big amount of money before the work. This is absolutely no-no. If you give money up front, this is not guaranteed they're gonna use the money for your own project or not. They might have other project they have to finish, but they cannot finish because the lack of the fund. They might use your money to finish other project. They might use for other purposes, for their own expenses. Therefore, you never give any money up front. This is one of the examples how you're gonna lose money if you use bad contractor.